Oi, oi, Chiquitela Mkonto, oi, oi. Amandla, amandla, niyabasabana, niyabasabana. Long live Comrade Cyril Matamela Ramaphosa, long live. Ripilele Ramaphosa, ripilele. Amandla, amandla. Thank you so much, comrades. Our Deputy Chair, Comrade Nomantu Nkomorali Huku, siyabonga mama. I want to extend our warmest greeting to our Treasurer General, Ngwana Molape, Ngwana Gauteng, Dr. Gwen Ramogopa Raleboa Marona, for agreeing to be here. We also want to welcome our NEC deployees, led by Comrade Pay, We want to also acknowledge all members of the NEC that are here, comrades of the NEC, especially those that are coming from Gauteng. You have warmed our hearts. Thank you so much for gracing the occasion and being here. We want to acknowledge our former leaders and current leaders of our alliance. We also want to acknowledge those that come from the leagues and the Progressive Youth Council, together with our leadership of this region. Comrade Dada, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Chair, and your REC. We want to acknowledge the leadership of the church and the leadership of the traditional leadership and business and ambassadors that are here. Thank you. We also want to acknowledge the leadership of various formations that are here that are supporting us this afternoon. Fellow members of the ANC. Comrades, we have convened you here as the Provincial Executive Committee of the ANC, together with our alliance partners and our leagues, to commemorate 113 years of the African National Congress. We have convened you to cement one message from our President, Cyril Ramaphosa, when he declared this year, the year of renewal, to make the ANC a more effective instrument of the people to achieve the vision of the Freedom Charter. We want to thank our national leadership for supporting us to be where we are until this rally. But most importantly, comrades, we want to thank each and every one of you. When other people have written a death certificate about the ANC in Gauteng, you have stood firm, you have stood up to defend us and say the ANC still exists in this province. We are proud of you, comrades. There are others that thought this rally will not succeed because they've already written us a death warrant. But we want to thank all branches of the ANC, all structures of the Women's League and the Youth League, all structures of the Alliance. Siyabonga kakhulu, siyathokoza for you being here in this heat, but you are here not for yourself, you are here not for your children, you are here not for any other person. You are here to send a very strong message that the African National Congress lives and the African National Congress leads. Asina mona, asina nzondo, siyayitumiza African National Congress. Painfully, comrades, we have convened you here in Alexander, the home of Vincent Chabalala, the home of Josiah Chele, the home of Ivan Khoza Zanele Mbeki, the home of our Deputy President Paul Mashatile and many other leaders, to take stock of the sufferings of our people. Comrades, On behalf of the government that I have the honor to lead, the government of the ANC in this province, we want to apologize. This Alexander that you are seeing, it's not a good Alexander, and something radical must happen. We have just briefed our leadership that we want each and every department of government from national, each and every department of government from the province, each and every department of government from local government. We are taking all our budget of 2026, 2027, and we are bringing all those budgets here in Alexander and change Alexander once and for all and ensure that the people of Alexander have their life. We can be proud of this Alexander, comrades. It must take us as the leadership to improve this Alexander and ensure that a better Alexander emerge. People of Alexander, there is a new land that we have earmarked. We are finalizing it with your municipality. People of Alexander, there is a new funding that we have acquired. People of Alexander, we have learned from our mistake of Alexander Renewal. The new intervention of Alexander will be better, will be bold, will be quick, so that we can change the conditions of our people here in Alexander. Comrades, we have also convened you to prepare you for battles that lie ahead. Amanzi angene endlini, comrades. We want you, comrades, to sharpen your spears. We want you, comrades, to be ready. We want you, comrades, to be powerful, to defend the ANC and remove it from those that think they can hijack the ANC. Helen Zille is not a member of the ANC. Democratic Alliance is not a branch of the ANC. And the DA must stay away from the affairs of the African National Congress. Comrades, we have to reclaim the ANC from those that think that the loss of the ANC in the previous election give them the right to interfere in the affairs of the African National Congress. This ANC is ours, and this ANC belongs to our people, and no one will take over the African National Congress and will defend this ANC with whatever we have in our powers and whatever structures we have, because no one must control the ANC outside the structures of the ANC. Comrades, for us to defend the ANC, we must renew it first. For us to defend the ANC, we must make the ANC strong first. For us to defend the ANC, we must ensure that the ANC belongs to our people and the ANC does not belong to individuals. We are saying to the Youth League, we have listened to our messages. But you don't want a youth league that is led by people who are not members of the youth league, and they listen to the elderly rather than listen to branch members of the African National Congress. We say to the Women's League remain strong. Women's League belong to women of the ANC. There must be no non-women who must control the ANC Women's League and determine the leadership of the Women's League. We say to Sanko, what we need is to ensure that each and every resident is a member of the African National Congress. Comrades, we want to send this message to our leadership of the ANC that is here. We want to send this message to the leadership of the ANC in our NEC. Comrade TG, there must be no member of society that is sick that can go to hospital because they don't have a medical aid. There must be no person that is rejected in a private hospital because they don't have a medical aid. We are urging Minister Motsoaledi, we are also urging President Ramaphosa, let's implement the NHI now. We are ready as Gauteng to budget for NHI. We are ready to open our clinics and hospitals so that our people can get medical assistance in our hospitals. We must not listen to a zeal that NHI must not be implemented. We must not listen to a DA that the NHI must not be implemented. We are also extending this message, Comrade TG. Abantwana bethu nabantwana babelungu fanele bafunde eclassroomini A1, abanye bayafunda isiZulu, abanye bafunde iAfrikaans, but bafunde esikolweni esi1, and whoever rejects this proposal must just leave us alone. We are ready to defend Bella, and we are ready to ensure that our children are not oppressed again. They must tell us what's wrong for our children to be in the same classroom with their children. They must tell us why they are happy when we are watching rugby together with them. But when we have to watch our children in the same classroom, they say it's wrong. If it's wrong, let them leave. We'll lead this government alone. We don't need the assistance. Comrade TG, we also want to send this message strong. The land belongs to us. Umhlaba wethu must come back so that our people in Alexander must not be cramped here. When there is empty land there that is not utilized because it's expensive, we want to thank our president for signing that law. Let's implement that law and bring back our land so that our people can be taken there and stay nice in their own country. Any other person that opposes this, they must just leave us. Asbangengi. Yabona mina comrade TG. Kulombuso suphethe la eGauteng. iDA yahala asbafakanga, and we don't want them, and we are not ready to accommodate them, and we can demonstrate that we can run government without them. You can't have a member of government of national unity when there is no load shedding. That member of national unity, it does not say it's the ANC. That member of national unity, when there is load shedding, he blames the ANC. When there is no load shedding, he says it's government of national unity. What kind of a partner is this one? What kind of a partner is this one? We are reiterating our stand. We are in coalition with the DA at Government of National Unity, but we are not friends of the DA, and we are friends of Helen Zille, and we are not partners with AfriForum. We are not partners with all racists. We are ready to defend our movement. Comrades, cowards die before their actual death. I'm the child of Harry Kwala. We are children of Chrisani. We are children of Joe Slovo. We are children of Winnie Mandela. We are children of Chrisani, and no one can stop us. When we are ready to defend the movement, we'll defend this movement. Any other person that is a coward must step aside and allow us to go forward. No retreat. No retreat! No retreat! No retreat! No retreat! No retreat! No retreat! The ANC is ours. There must be no one who can claim an inch of the African National Congress. We will build the branches of the ANC on our own. We will ensure that ANC remains strong. We are not going to ulalela one Helen Zille about the African National Congress. The DA and their handlers, they must stay away from the affairs of the African National Congress. We will solve our own problems in our own way, and we are not going to be dictated by those that think that they can betray us. Comrades, we want to take this message to you now. You can see we are sitting in this table with our national leadership. Our national leadership have spent 3 days assessing our performance in the elections. And we agree with them. We didn't do well. We agree with them. We didn't achieve our goals. We agree with them that they must give us support to strengthen the ANC in our province. And we want to welcome their intervention because umama or ubaba magalungisa umntwana, all of us must listen to our national leadership to guide us and to strengthen us so that we have a stronger ANC. So leadership, your intervention is welcomed and we are going to support your intervention. But we must indicate this, Comrade TG. Ever since the announcement that the national leadership want to intervene, there are some of our leaders here have stopped attending PC meetings, have stopped going to their deployment. They are not even here in this particular rally because they are crossing their fingers that all of us must be removed. It does not work that way. We must work together at all times and we must be guided by our national leadership. So comrades, all of us here must commit ourselves to the renewal agenda. All of us here, comrades, we must belong to the ANC. All of us here, comrades, we must send one strong message. Asindao. Even those that hate us in the ANC, you can do whatever you want to do. Asindao. You will find us here and will defend the ANC here. Asindao. And we want to say to those that left the ANC to join Umkhonto Wesizwe, or those left the ANC to join EFF, we want to send you a strong message. Niyamakwala, buyane kaya, sizolwa impe kaya, so that we defend the African National Congress. There must be no one who insult our president and say this is the ANC of Ramaphosa. This is the ANC of the people. This is the ANC of Nelson Mandela. This is the ANC of Oliver Tambo. This is the ANC of all of us. We are running a campaign and we are proud, comrades. In the next few days, we are going to welcome hundreds of people that left to join another political party. They are coming back home because they've realized that side, that home is better than that side. They've realized that home is nice and sweet, and they've realized that there's nothing better than the African National Congress. Kunabanye abafundisi la angifuni ukubajampise. Lento leyo umkhonto mayicala bahamba baya lapha. Mababuya babuye nje bangazi ukuthi yini, but sabavulela inhliziyo savula izandla and we have welcomed them. Bafundisi bethu siyabonga for coming back to the African National. Comrades, the ANC Manifesto is giving us 5 priorities. The manifesto said to us, we must ensure everyone has clean water. The manifesto is dictated to us that we must ensure that everyone has electricity. The manifesto is dictated to us that the indigent register must be introduced so that abogogo nabomkhulu nabantu bangasebenzi nalaba thola 350 rand, i-government ibakhokhela amanzi, ibakhokhele ne-electricity. We are ready to implement those priorities. The manifesto also dictated to us, comrades, that we must ensure that we fight crime and corruption, and we must strengthen local government. Comrades, we will work together with our alliance partners. Already, comrades, the renewal agenda has come back. The branches of the ANC are now stronger. We are going to win the 2026 election, whether Uzile uyathanda or ODA uyathanda will win those elections. Itingintshele indaba ezimnandi. Itingintshele indaba ezimnandi. During our elections, we lost all universities and technicons. But during manje ama SRC elections, the ANC-led alliance by SASCO won all universities in Gauteng. They are now back in the control of the ANC. So, comrades, the renewal agenda is on course. We want you to know that we are going to strengthen the alliance. We are going to work with the alliance. Even if there are problems, we are going to do so that the alliance is very strong. Comrades, I want to close with this message. It's a very painful message. Umbulali kaKhrisani uJanus Walus bami interview ku TV. Wathi mangatholi isikhathi esinye futhi uzawuphinda abulale uKhrisani. If this is not an insult, then I don't know what are insults. We really believe Janus Walus has broken his parole conditions, because the parole condition says that he must show remorse. And the mere fact that he has not shown remorse, we want to deposit in the alliance agenda. We must do everything possible to revoke iparole yaga Janus Walus and send our soldiers le Poland, simlande, abuye futhi la country and serve his time in jail. Sizombambam, simshukashuk, simlahlele phezu. Sizombambam, simshukashuk, simlahlele phezu. Sizombambam, simshukashuk, simlahlele phezu. Siyabonga. Thank you so much, comrades. Siyabonga. Thank you.